DJ Jason, it is good to see you guys, man, especially with all the craziness going on. It's great to see familiar faces, people with good hearts, people who know how to give back through music and just sharing the love. It's great to see you guys. Before we talk about what we're going to talk about, DJ, I'm going to ask you first, man, how you been holding up through this crazy world that has changed up in the last couple of years, man?
Man, I'm telling you, like I don't want to bring anybody down by saying it, but it's been the best 2 years of my life. Oh, I got married. I had twin girls, so um, I've got to make and create music with a lot of guys I look up to and people that I normally would have to travel to Nashville or something with. I can, Zoom has opened up a whole new world. So if you look on the positive things, I've had a great year. So
I love hearing that, man. Congratulations and all that. Jason, I know you and I connected once or twice, man. What's been going down with you, brother?
I kind of feel like Brian. I've been real blessed with doing some radio work and doing a lot of writing. Just like Brian said before the pandemic, it was kind of weird because you know Zoom wasn't really a thing for writing. If you had to ask somebody, hey, can we Zoom, to write, they'd be like, eh, and it forced it. And now it's opened up this whole new world. Everybody's into it, so you can write with somebody today in Nashville and this afternoon in Britain, and it's awesome.
I'm just curious. Do you guys have you? Did you guys have your own studios at home before all this started? Because it seems like now everybody has some type of home
Yeah, but not
studio.
everybody has a cool microphone like you. Yours lights up. I don't have
exactly.
one of those.
I don't have
My
one of those.
microphones are boring.
No,
Well,
I did have I think every musician now in today's age has some kind of studio to lay down demos or ideas. I know, Jason definitely has a setup when I went over to his house to write before, and like I have the same thing, and it just helps, to lay down some demos or some ideas. And I think you're right though. When everything shut down, I think sales on recording products definitely went up. So it's a good thing, man. It's a good thing.
it did. But here's the cool thing, Brian. When you contacted me, because we follow each other on social media, and you contacted me and said, hey, look, got this great new song and video that I did with Jason. Did you check it out? I had seen it a couple of days beforehand, and I had saved it off of Instagram because I wanted to talk to somebody how I could get a hold of you doing the proper channels.
Yeah.
You go through PR people, whatever, because I thought, man, damn, this is one of the coolest videos and songs I have heard in years, man. This is like rock, country, blues, hip hop, soul, you name it, all the good things from all the other genres out there in this one song, man. Congratulations on this.
Thank you so much, man. That means so much to me because that's exactly what I wanted. I just felt, you know, me and Jason were writing a lot, like once a week at the time, and I told him let's just do something different. Like it seemed like everything was starting to sound the same, and I'm like let's do something that really stands out, that you know grabs a piece of like almost every genre and just throw our love against the wall and see what comes out. And Jason's swampy, southern licks, and like just the mix between traditional country, new country, with Dustin Bird producing it with those hip hop and little rock elements, made something that I'm so proud of and so grateful Jason was a part of.
Jason, talk about the approach with the, because I'm not going to name the single just yet. Okay, we're going to hold back on that a little bit. But can you talk about the approach to when you guys got together and the ideas started forming? What were you thinking? What were you feeling? And was it what you were thinking and feeling that came out, or was just something that somehow it was a beautiful birth?
I gotta tell you, well, first of all, it's a lot of fun working with Brian because he's a big fan of music of all genres, and he's really creative. So he sees a potential in everything, right? And whether it be audio or he's a great visual artist as well. So it's fun working with creative people that just see beyond, you know. And we all have that in us, right, at times. But he's got that channel on all the time, and it's great to draw from. What I liked the most about it was the fact that he wanted to do something different. So therefore, it was just like, hey, you know, do your thing. So I play my little swamp thing, and then Dustin's got this cool, you know, drum loop under it. I would never in a million years think of that kind of a drum loop. It's just not in my DNA. But then Brian says, put it together, and it's awesome. And that's what music's supposed to be. So when you say it's got all these cool things, it's like all these little micro bits of everything. It's kind of like a super vitamin of rock and roll. It's got all your basic ingredients, right? And it's fun, man. It's just, you know, and some songs you overthink because they're you know, kind of these introspective stories, and some songs are just fun, man. And that's exactly how they're supposed to feel. They just come out.
Jason, I'm going to stick with you on this one too. Is this a song? I can answer it myself, but I'm going to ask you though. Do you think this is a song we need right now? Because people just, man, I don't even have to finish off the question. You go ahead, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, it's about saving up for, you know, good time, saving up for, you know, being locked up and wanting to get out and have a good time. And we've all been in that position for too long now. So we're ready to get out and do it. You know, whatever it is, we're doing it.
Yeah, let's do this, man. Brother Bry, I'm going to let you say it, man. What is the name of this amazing new single? And lyrically, what is the song about, man?
Well, the new single is called Saving Up for a Friday. And the funny thing is, you know, I knew I had to write with Jason. He was coming over and meeting me at my house. And I think it was September or something when we wrote it. I forget. It was nice outside. So I was driving with the windows down, and I was just humming this melody that came to me. But I had the weirdest idea for a name. I think it was like Corn Clock or something. Right? It was about like how fast the corn grows will tell you how fast summer is ending, right? Anyway, I get there and I told Jason, and Jason's just like, first of all, I love the melody, but how about we use Saving Up for Friday? It's an idea I had. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And literally we just, you know, went at it. And I think 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you know, the song was done, and we just looked at each other. And Jay's like, no, this is when I would jump on with you. I'd be like, let's do it. And then just
I remember leaving his house going, damn, I let him down. We're never going to hear that again.
No, I like, you know what? I just always wanted a song for the working man. You know, I myself, I play music, but I have my own business. I every day I wake up and I go out and work. Just like Jay, he gets up, he's at the station. I think he told me he wakes up at 3:30 in the morning every morning.
I remember those days, man. I remember those days.
Rudy knows all about morning radio. I get up at 3:30. The show's on till 10. I wake up around 11.
That's insane. See, like, but that's who this song is for. Everybody that, you know, works Monday to Friday, you know, that deserves that Friday to let loose and turn it up. And, you know, life is about living with a smile. And you know, it's not just hard work. You've got to let loose every once in a while, and that's what this song is about.
Okay, either one you can answer this, man. Who put together? I can't even speak. Who put together that cool video?
That is AJ. He's my bass player. Great guy, man. I had the idea, and to tell you the truth, we were actually supposed to fly out to Vegas, and we were going to do that. But right as we were supposed to go, Ontario locked down again, and they changed a bunch of the regulations. So I found this really cool place called Neon Demon, and it was in Toronto. And, you know, we made it look and made it feel like we were living it up in Vegas. You know, if you watch the video, shout out to AJ, man. AJ Astolf. He's just so talented. He does all my music videos. If you check him out, he's just, you know, me and him collab together, and I direct them, and he puts them all together and makes me look good.
Man, it looks amazing. Feels amazing. Feels like this is what the summer is supposed to be about, and having a good time. Speaking of good times, man, when are we going to hear that song live? When are we going to see you guys touring? What is going on with that now?
Well, I'll speak to that. Brian's got a bunch of dates coming up. We've got a Hammer show coming up in Toronto, and we're this close to announcing. It's been moved around a little bit, and we're this close to announcing the official show. But I believe it's in May, and we are pretty pumped about that because Brian's going to be on the show, and man, it's going to be awesome because he's pretty much a road hammer now. Of course, his other single with Clay, "Make You Mine," he just has to record a song with Chris now.
Yeah, there you go. We got to make that happen.
I'll get them both up on stage. I'll twist their arm enough that they can both jump up. We'll do the one with Clayton and do the one with Jason. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Brother Brian, what's going on with you, man, tour-wise?
This summer is booking up, for Kansas Stone and myself. Some of my fans know that I'm also in Kansas Stone, and we got some new music coming this summer as well. So I'm just, playing as much as I can wherever I can, so go to my website, check out the dates, and I'll see you guys live.
Any chance we're going to see you guys CMAOs? I mean, Jason, you're always hosting, man. So any chance that collaboration could be happening, that we could see it on stage? I know it's early, but you never know, man.
You should write.
I've already asked. I've already asked the grown-ups if we could do that.
All right, man. We're going to cross fingers on that. Look, brothers, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much. Oh, before we even go, too, Roadhammers, new album, new whatever, new something?
New something for sure. We're working on a new EP. We just had the Boys Are Back at it out, and it's been a slow. We're a pretty slow pie to bake, man. We take our time, but we're getting baked.
I love the fact that
we're getting baked.
I love the fact that you guys take things slow, but then you hit the stage and it's like extinguishers need to come out because you're burning it up, man.
It's just insane, man. It's like, that's what it is.
Still, I think best Canadian live show.
And
it just blows me away every single time. Doesn't matter where I'm front stage, like I'm just a regular fan, just having the best time because they bring you in, man, and. That's why I reached out to Clay and Jason and stuff. I love that, and I've always tried to do that with Kansas Stone, and it's just such an honor to have them be a part of my songs now.
Man, this is going to be a good summer for concerts, man. I cannot wait. And good songs to be turning up, man, in the car and blaring it. Gentlemen, thank you so much for this interview. Thank you for the great music. And just thank you for making sure that this summer is going to be a good one. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you
for having us, man.